Well, this November, the California Air Resources Board, or CARB, is expected to tighten emissions requirements for sport fishing and whale watching boats.
Yeah, state officials say this will help to modernize the fleet and improve air quality for Californians living near the coast. But the industry is pushing back on the expected new regulations.
We're joined now by the president of the Sport Fishing Association of California, Ken Franke. Hi, Ken.
Hey, good morning.
So can you walk us through the expected new requirements and why you say they would put the industry at a disadvantage?
Sure. First of all, the industry is completely supportive of emissions reductions. Everybody cares about the environment. We've been on a path voluntarily of replacing engines and upgrading engines over the last 15 years. This new proposed rule requires machinery that doesn't fit on the vessels or has not been invented yet for these vessels, or has equipment that's never been tested at sea to make sure it's safe on these vessels. Our request is simply to the governor, we need some reasonableness. We need to have CARB work with the industry on what will actually work. And the big concern is CARB openly acknowledges right now, especially with wood and fiberglass vessels, that their view is they need to be replaced. The money to do such a thing is millions and millions of dollars. And the other component of this proposed rule is all of the programs we've been obtaining money to upgrade these engines to low emission engines the last years, that gets removed with this rulemaking, so that basically there's no opportunity for these boats to match funds to repower the boats going forward. So it's very concerning to us. This is a really serious deal. And, we're asking the public as well if they can step in and help us at savefishing.com. And we have a petition going to the governor to ask for that reasonableness as we work towards reducing emissions.
Ken, as you mentioned off the top, you and the Air Resources Board should really be on the same page. You both want a clean environment for the longevity of your industry. Have you an alternate plan for the Air Resources Board and how you can reach this cleaner environment with what you have to work with?
That is a great question. The commercial fishing industry, which are the folks that sell fish at a market, their plan is the same plan as what we had until now, where they will use grant money. They will continue to upgrade their engines with whatever currently exists. It's called a Tier 3 engine. We've asked for the same consideration. Instead, we got a philosophical, they want Tier 4, which to our knowledge, one has never been manufactured yet for our vessels, as well as emissions equipment that won't fit on the vessels. They've given us the hard truth in their view of your vessels need to be taken out of service. That's it. We think that's unacceptable, especially as we recover from a fragile period of the fleet of COVID. These folks are just now getting back on their feet. To hit them with this right now, it's just, it's disappointing.
Ken, we got a statement from CARB with regard to passing the costs on to consumers. And basically what they said was, assuming vessel replacement, that ticket prices would have to go up 14 to 28% more than what they are today. They also note that sport fishing and leisure customers are well positioned to absorb those additional costs. Do you agree with that? Do you think that would be feasible?
Absolutely not. And the reason why is we've asked them to do an economic impact report. They need to come down and actually meet with the businesses and study them. They have yet to do so. It's going to be way more. I used to own one of these boats. It's going to cost way more than the percentage points they're talking about. But here's the important thing. The socioeconomic community that goes on our boats, the lower economic community, regardless of ethnicity, this is their only chance to go in the ocean. You raise the prices 20, 40, 60%, 80%, whatever it is, they're not going to be able to afford to go there anymore. I spent last Friday out on a boat with a bunch of kids from Long Beach that would never have been able to afford to go do such a thing. And those kind of programs will end. So this is a very far-reaching effect on those economic communities that live inland who would like to try to go in the ocean and learn about the ocean. And it's just part of our effort in outreach to protect the ocean through education. This proposed rule ends that.
Well, Ken, CARB has also said that most of the boats that would be affected are more than 40 years old, suggesting that a limited number of boats would be impacted by this. What's your response to that?
Yeah, we've had that discussion with them. This is where experience comes into play. These vessels are inspected annually by the Coast Guard. I owned a solid fiberglass boat when I owned one. That hull material will last a long time. A lot of these boats are on very aggressive, safety conscious upgrades of equipment, replacement of engines, repairs to hulls. To say that just because of the age of a vessel, it needs to be taken out of service, that's just a sign of inexperience.
Ken Franke, president of the Sport Fishing Association of California, thank you so much for discussing this issue with us.
Thank you very much.